Okay, hello everybody. We are back at the border, as you can hear, as we're going through these rumble strips. And this video is going to show you how to cross into Mexico. Crossing into Mexico is really easy. Both the 5 and the 15 freeway go into Baja. They both merge into the 5, and as you can see, we're getting through. There's not much here to see on this side. Basically what happens is you come around on this side, it'll curve around. This first inspection booth is the California inspection booth. We have never seen it closed since we're here. I mean, you'll see right here, they're gonna take a picture of our plates when leaving. So you'll see a little flash, there it went, little flash. I've never seen anybody in these booths. Technically, I guess they would be there if you had to declare something on the way out. They can search and detain you on your way out of the country, but I've never seen it happen. And then you'll curve around. Now, when you're curving around here, you want to go to the right. If you go all the way to the far right, into the far right lanes, behind that little barricade over there, that little wall, that's for if you need to declare an item into Mexico. See where it says autodeclaración? That means something to declare. It says that in English too. If you don't have anything to declare, you just go into one of these lines right here. Usually the lines on the right are the shortest line, but no, right now
the lines on the right are longer because these are the lanes you need to be in to head out to the beach.
Yeah.
As soon as you get through here, you take a right to go to the beach. So they're always the most backed up. The lanes to the left will take you into the city center.
Okay. So we're gonna come up here. As you can see, it goes pretty fast here. I'm gonna pause it and come back when we get up to the stop point. Okay. Denise says that we should just let it run, so we're just gonna let it run now.
Yeah.
And
I might speed it up in your actual video, but
nah, it's real time here.
Okay.
So here you can see where it says stop or espere, basically red versus green. When it says red there, you stop, you just wait. Here we're waiting for it to turn green, and then we'll go into the little part. So now it says enter, or it says entre, and so you can go in and they're gonna flash again. They're gonna take a picture of your plate, and then you go up to the next line here and you wait for the guard. If it's green like that, that means go. If it's red, what you need to do is go into one of these parking spots over here. I'm not gonna film the guard over there, that would be rude. And then they will inspect your vehicle over here to the side. But for us it was green, so we're just to go now and going into Playas and go from there. So we'll pick this up later when we're on our way back so you can see the way to the ready lanes. Coming down the hill here, we're right here on the border road on Highway 1. To the left is the US, to the right is Mexico. Just an interesting shot coming down here. Looks pretty crowded here. This is going into Zona Rio right now. We'll see. I see some flashing police lights. Hopefully it's not like the last time when there was like some kind of like activity down there. We'll see when we get there, I guess. Well, the situation has changed a little bit. There's some kind of police activity going on further up towards the border. So we are going to avoid that, and we're gonna turn right here and go into downtown TJ, which is not normally what we want to do, but we can get into downtown TJ and cross the bridges and get into Zona Rio, which will get us over to the ready lane. Normally you'd keep to the left and go where it says San Diego Century Lane, but because of what's going on here, we're gonna take a right here to where it says Centro All Traffic. So this will take us to the downtown area, which is fine, and we'll pick it up when we get to the bridges. That'll take us to Zona Rio, which is where we want to go. Coming through the downtown area here in Tijuana, we'll be crossing Calle Revolucion pretty soon here. But this is all the downtown TJ area here. Are where we would have been if we would have gone on the road. We've bypassed whatever that was going on. We're gonna go toward, no, stay here in this lane to the right, not the forward. BMX bikes, you're gonna go all the way around on a roundabout. You just follow the green lights and you keep on going around until you make a functional left turn over the bridge here. Here, just past the municipal building, if there's not a lot of traffic, which today doesn't look like there's a lot of traffic, see how it's moving smoothly over there on the Via Rapida. You can turn right here. This is the first shortcut. And we're gonna turn up here and make a right turn. And then we have to quickly merge into the Via Rapida. Okay, we tried to take our shortcut, but our shortcut got blocked off. So we are going to go farther, so go right here.
Yep.
And it's blocked off over there too, I can tell already.
Go around the municipal building.
And we're gonna go to the hospital one. So that first shortcut got blocked off for us. So for this one, it's a little bit trickier. We have to get through this like airport turn. So we're kind of in a roundabout situation here. Not a full roundabout, but we're gonna go around, and functionally we're going kind of to the left. Why? But it's pretty much... Okay, there's the green light, so let's show you how to get through this intersection here. Like I said, we're staying through, but we're trying to go straight. We don't want to get forced into the left lanes, which will actually take us to the airport. That's not what we want to do. We want to keep going straight here. And as we come around, we'll come along to the hospital entrance. So here to the right.
It'd be nice if I could see.
Yep. Yeah, there's the problem with going so early in the morning. Just the lights in our eyes here. So here's the question: should we take this first right or the second right? Right, yeah, protest going on. Right here. Here's, yeah, the 7-Eleven, turn right here. So instead of turning right at the OXXO, turn right at the 7-Eleven. And again, we're going to try to merge in left lane here. Over. Try to advance into left lane to see if we can. Okay, we're in. This is the ready lane. So the far left lane will take you down into Ensenada. We like this middle lane, but the right 2 lanes in here in this section,
says San Diego ready lane.
So this is how you get into the ready lane. And since we saw it over by the municipal building, I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be about an hour. We'll see. Depends about, I can tell you as soon as we stop where it's gonna be. It's about an hour from here. It's 7:48. I think we'll be crossing at 8:48. 8:48, 9.
And you can see the policeman there in the yellow jacket. The TJ police are not interested in, they're interested in keeping this calm and orderly. And so we have seen them like pull over people who try to cut in lanes.
Yeah, never try to cut lanes here.
They will force you off their, I don't know what they do, but we have seen them enforce these lanes and make sure nobody cuts.
They will force you out of the line. If you try to cut the line here, and they see you and people start honking on you, they will force you out of the lanes, and then you have to do the whole thing over again. Plus, I think they might give you a ticket, but I don't know. We don't know what happens. We don't know. We've never seen what happens to people after they get forced out of the line.
But we have frequently seen warm bodies here, people, police officers in uniform, enforcing and keeping this lane orderly. So
yep,
it's not worth messing around with.
Don't mess with it. Okay, so this point right here is really important. Just make sure that you stay in the middle if you're over here on the left lane. Don't go up this ramp right here to the left, because then you'll end up back in the toll road, and you don't want that. You want to stay here down. There is a part that will go up on a bridge, but this isn't it yet. So make sure that you stay in these 2 right lanes here. It should be obvious if you're stuck here which one's
not that tricky.
But just in case, don't go where those cars on the left are going. They're going back in.
Oh, the traffic is flowing so nicely on the left. Yes, because they're not in line for the border. The traffic on the left is going, and then you won't be able to wiggle your way back in. There'll be a policeman watching.
Yeah, there's a policeman behind us, so yeah, you can't.
Once you're in line, stay in line. Don't try and go left.
Yeah. Okay. At this point, you won't have a chance to do anything else, but this is the bridge that we're going to go up. And so you'll go up this bridge, and then you'll come down, and then you'll start to see the border once you come down again.
Mm-hmm. And the regular passport lines too.
Yep. We'll start to see them on the left when we get to the top. That little booth in front of us there to the left, where that gray car just went through, that's the medical lane, and that's the free lanes. That's very interesting. In the free lanes, that you don't have to have a ready lane card like we do over here. They're empty right now. The regular lanes actually look better than the ready lanes do. That's very interesting. Guess you just never know what it's gonna be like at the border. That's for sure. We're coming in over here by where the vendors are. They have all their vendor booths set up here to the left here, and here you have to watch out. It's very common to get what is known as to be sniped.
That's what we call it anyway.
Yeah, sniping is what that person just did right there. That was on cue. Yep. If you're moving, this lane on the left moves faster, and you got to watch out so you don't get sniped, just like that. And then when you get to this point, you just move over to the left. The lanes will open up, and then you just have to decide which one you want to go through. Whatever. At this point, to me, it's just luck.
It's a roll of the dice.
Because you're committing to a lane, and so whatever the guy is, there's no rhyme or reason.
Whatever crazy person you have in front of you, it's just all...
Yeah, so you're, at this point, you're just committing to a person.
I will have to say, though, this is really weird. Mm-hmm. I like the traffic bumps on the left instead of the right. So I move over to the left so that we can leave the exit lane to the left. Because I'm funny like that.
Okay. Okay, looks like we're about to come up. These yellow bumps right here are the official international border. As soon as we cross those, we'll be in the United States. There's some inspection officers looking underneath people's plates. And at this point, if you haven't already done so, it's good to get your cards out. Make sure that you have your cards out, because you'll need them to wave to the machine when you get up to the yellow lines. Okay, we're getting closer to the border here. At this point in the border, these yellow machines here are x-ray machines, and they're gonna x-ray your car. You have to wait. You can see on right here, it's a red light. It's 2 cars per green light, and we're just waiting for this guy ahead of us to clear out. It's worth noting right here that you shouldn't have anything that you don't want to have in your car, because you are totally subject to search here.
Yep,
for no recourse at all. They can search everything in your car.
Just because they feel like it. Yep. There's nothing you can do to stop.
Still waiting on that green light. Mm-hmm. Thought it would be green light by now, but nope. They're still talking to the motorcycle guy. Okay, so at this point, we get our picture taken, and we got to make sure that it shows 3 cards. It does. And I'm not going to film this part. Through the check, and they didn't have us open up our trunk, but they did have the one in front of us, which was completely empty. Our trunk was fuller than the guy in front of us, which I thought was funny. And Denise likes going over here on this side to the far right, because the speed bumps over here are a lot less than the ones in the middle or the right.
Yep, That's the kind of girl I am. I have a preference for my style of speed bumps, and I know where they are.
But make sure if these lights are red that you totally stop, because bikes will come up. So that's the only thing, is you want to make...
Stop. Or you stop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You stop or you will be stopped. They will
Yeah.
They have
They
spikes.
stop if they decide 30 seconds later that...
And now you're at the 5 and 8:05 and we're through. And as predicted, it is 8:44, so that was 55 minutes to get through the border, all the way through. Hope you enjoyed this little video of us going through the ready lane. Hope they helped you out to find how to get to the border and how the border works when you're driving through the border. And we will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.